Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you are looking for an art collection that you can actually use on a daily basis, well, our next guest is just for you. We have Ben Belgrad here. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Ben, you have this company, Drinking Vessels. And tell me a little bit about how this company came to be.
So I started apprenticing as a glass artist almost 10 years ago, and I helped a couple of artists build a studio, a gallery, national distribution. And then as I evolved and kind of learned the process through that, I developed my own brand, making and brokering handmade drinkware for artists around the country.
Okay, handmade drinkware. So this is, they're all completely made out of glass?
Glass, ceramic, wood, and a few other materials, but all of them are handmade, ranging from shot glasses and flasks to mugs, decanters, and pitchers.
Okay, and you're based out of Minturn, which is perfect. I mean, Minturn's such a charming little artist town, if you will.
Yeah.
And so tell us, if people want to come in and see you and they're like, okay, I'm curious to see what this looks like, how would they get in touch with you? Do you have a storefront? Can we just walk in? How does that work?
Most of my sales are done online or in shows like the one coming up in February.
Okay.
And the studio is open by appointment only because our schedules are so sporadic.
Got it.
But we're located in the Jerry Sibley Plumbing Building in Minturn, and there are a few of us blowing glass there. I have 2D artists and all different kinds of art happening there.
Okay, so let's talk about this event that you have coming up, and you can actually see some of the footage here. This is you actually working?
This is a group of us, yeah. Some artists who came last year, and some will be back this year.
Okay, so this is kind of what's on the way for February 7th. So tell us about this whole kind of collaboration that's taking place.
Yeah, so almost a dozen artists from around the country will come out to my studio. And on Friday night, it's a VIP night. We'll do a preview of the work that they've made for the show, and we'll also start collaborating on the new work for the show.
Wow.
Then Saturday is open to GA, so it's ticketed, but it's more open to the public. And people can come by all day. There's food from Colorado Meat Company and beer from Bonfire. And then there will be live glass blowing like you see in the video all afternoon into the evening. On Sunday, I take all the VIP collectors from out of town and the artists skiing and snowboarding at Vail.
That sounds like so much fun. So how would somebody get registered for it?
So tickets are available on my website, which is drinkingvessels.com, and there are links to the Vail Cup Collectors Club.
Okay, now you can't have a company called Drinking Vessels without a beautiful, very eclectic drinking vessel yourself, and you brought your morning smoothie in. Tell us about this glass.
Yeah, so this was made by two artists from Austin, Texas. One is named Salt, and the other is Stephen Pierce. Both of them are on the lineup for this year, and we can expect new work from them together and independently. I would consider these mugs are kind of like the top of handmade drinkware right now, and I have two myself, and I've sold a handful as well.
Okay, and tell us like some of the features on here that just really make it special.
So you've got these eyes and all the texture, as well as the teeth here, which dentists and orthodontists have seen at my studio and mistaken, not knowing that they're glass and can't figure out, what's going on there.
So, I mean, you definitely have really unique options, and no glass is going to be the same, right?
Correct. We do have sets available, but they're still all handmade, so every single cup is one of a kind.
And when it comes to these one-of-a-kind items, I mean, this really is usable art. This isn't something where, it's you can invest maybe a little bit, but you can also, I mean, it ranges, right?
There's quite a price range, and the functional use of most of these vessels is what's so intriguing because you can incorporate them into everyday life.
Right.
Versus a piece of art on your wall that just is there on the wall, and it might be nice to enjoy, but you can't really use it or do something with it.
Right. Well, Ben, this is fascinating. Clearly, there's just not enough time to talk to you about it. So, if you want to learn more, make sure to go to drinkingvessels.com, and you can see that we have the whole setup for the event taking place on February 7th. So you can go to drinkingvessels.com, get registered, get those tickets, make sure that you're a part of this. I would imagine that just watching the glass blowing I would be mesmerized for hours.
This will be an experience unlike anything anybody's seen before,
cool.
For sure.
I love it. And I love entrepreneurs right here in our own community in Minturn. So
thanks.
Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Yeah.
And again, drinkingvessels.com is the website. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.